Good for the boys.
I mean, some people go ice fishing in winter. Some people just binge on Hinge, you know?
Yeah.
Whatever gets you through the cold. Me and Preston are driving towards your house right now. Do you want to come with us to Wapaka for the next 3 hours and hang out on the ice?
Sounds fucking terrible. No.
Favorite in terms of flavor? Oh, that's a tough question.
Más importante.
Man, there's nothing like bluegill fish tacos. Pickled pike is like, man, that's like...
And that is what they call a shanty.
Deep fried, beer battered fish. I mean, that's to die for. And when it's a walleye, man, that's about as good as fish eating gets, so.
We need that.
Yeah, when I was here a couple weeks ago, right in this area, we got a nice like 26 or 27 inch pike, and then we don't know if they caught in those holes.
Yep.
But it at least puts us in an area where we might have action. That was made this morning.
So you're scooping out the ice.
Yep. See the watermark right there is right on the 10. We got 10 inches ice. So
10 inches of ice today.
that's pretty good. Alright, now let's find out what kind of depth we're dealing with. This is what they call a flasher. Front-facing sonar, which actually you can actually see like the silhouette of a fish. That's a bluegill because I can see it's a more round shape with a dorsal fin, or that's a walleye because here's a big dorsal fin and a hind fin, and you know it's got that shape. What do we got going on? Getting 19 and a half feet here. That's pretty good. Oh, someone's got a little campfire over there. That's nice. Smart. Definitely clothing is the most important part of ice fishing, having the right clothing. Second thought, the kind of cold that like it hurts. It just straight hurts. Like there's no like ice bath numbness, like rehab nature to it, like mentally tough. It just hurts. It's that cold. Because here's the problem is my shack's not gonna sit on top of these ice mounds. I have a gas auger, but it's honestly worse than my hand auger, and so, you know, drilling those holes is a lot of work. It's good exercise at the end of the day. It gets you outside, you're getting that vitamin D from the sun, you're releasing that dopamine. That, those other two holes. I had it right the first time, damn it. Rock climbing and fishing and hunting. I need a hole right here, right here. So it's just like the accumulation of gear over the years. Improvising when you don't want to spend top dollar on a piece of gear. How do I create the same advantage that somebody else does with a piece of gear? Excuse me, I'm just gonna disappear. There's these steel rods. This is what makes this job cold. See, now I'm sweating, so I gotta get this jacket off. We got a double entry, dual bath ice shack. We're here now. Pretty neat, right? All right, now we just gotta get her positioned over these holes. Side back. They're a part of a food chain. I'm just a higher position on that food chain. And I try to go about it pretty humanely. There's that animalistic side of gathering that resource for you. So humane's kind of a tough way to go about it. Like you know. First, throwing one steak and then we're good. About to be shacked up, bro, you and me. Part of being a hunter and gatherer is there's gonna be some ugly side to it. Like, you're gonna have to catch the fish, you're gonna have to kill the fish, you're gonna have to cut the fish up, and you're gonna have to cook the fish and eat the fish, right? This is what it's all about, P-Dog. Face the flasher this way so I can see better. About 17 feet of water, that's good. Water clarity is kind of Cut a hole in the ice, set up a chair, drop the bait down, find the bottom, bring it up off the bottom, wait for a bite. If something doesn't bite, no fish there, move to the next hole. Pretty basic and simple. Well, I've never fished this spot before. I have super high hopes though. Black shack in the sun, yeah, it'll heat up just fine. That's why, I mean, look at all the extra space we have because we don't have to have that heater in here, you know? So we got a little tungsten jig, pink, white, and yellow, a little waxy worm. If I were a bluegill, I'd eat it. Now I can't use the marker because I can't see if there's fish there now. Which there could be. Oh, so now we're on bottom. That's just off the bottom. When I'm dropping this down, you'll see when there's slack and it's not hanging off the tip of the rod anymore. Right there. So now we're on bottom, there's slack in the line. Now I pick it up, now we're just off the bottom. And I like to go 2 or 3 inches up. And I slowly move it through the water column because we had been marking a fish that came up to us from down there. That's good, and I'm gonna put some tip-ups kind of going this way or this way. I think right in this corner we could have some luck. Bob. There. So you go one length for the length of the shaft, but we know that there's weeds here that go up almost 5 feet, so we're gonna do 2, 3, 4. So that's right there. Oh, look at that big one. Medium golden shiner. That's looking pretty large today.
Wowzer.
Not so much medium. That's okay. You know what they say, big bait catches big fish. That's a pretty freaking strong minnow because it's taking out line on its own. And then when that flag goes up, because that's spinning, you know you have a fish on. Or at least a bite. Now I've got to clean up that reel a little bit. There we go. Try to spool it best you can with your fingers as you're doing this. Pull this guy out. See how nicely that spins? That's how you want it. Bomb. Yeah, took the minnow. There was something. We gotta keep a better eye on that. He didn't take out a ton of line though, so it must have gotten off pretty quick with the fish. Yeah, it only taken about a foot of line, so it didn't run very far. Whatever was on there. All right.
Jigging.
We're jigging. We're drinking bush. I fed us a whole bunch of Cajun fish tacos. Maybe that kind of gets them interested and hooked on the sport themselves, and then now I have fishing buddies, you know?
Cheers to that, bro. Ice fishing shanty time.
Somebody who's never caught a fish, how would I describe it? Exhilarating. I mean, no, minnow's still on there. False flag. There's some of that excitement that it's like, okay, what type of fish did I catch? How big is the fish? Is it something I'm gonna keep to eat? I haven't seen him catch any fish yet either, so probably about the same as most other guys out here right now. I'm very struggling.
We got a flag up.
Oh, he dropped it. No. Damn it. He was on there though. Probably should have set the hook a little harder. I unfortunately messed up twice, at least. Three of them were drop flags, but two of them had fish on. One I just pulled right out of the mouth, and one we lost kind of right up by the hole. Missed it. Oh, that's a really nice one.
Let's go, bro. Cory's got to bait the line quick. We got a whole school of fish underneath us.
This is the big break we've been looking for. It's something that human beings have done for however long. The native people of this land were ice fishing, and I'm sure the people before that people were ice fishing.
What?
I said it's not spinning though. Probably the 12th drop of the day. And it got the minnow. Dang it.
Oh.
How does this keep happening?
It's just so cool.
There's probably some lineage of your family history that at some point had some interaction with ice fishing or fishing in general.
Big rope with the anchortron, sent me straight for Trump, 3,000 miles away from home, middle of the ocean. Feeling good's the only thing I know. When I get back, I got no jet lag, and why you different? A man that knows he about to die in prison. I'm high and twisted. Some would say divine and mystic. I could eat a bag of mushrooms.
I think you're bad luck, dude. We never catch fish when you come along.
The first time I come along.
You should probably start walking home.
Yeah. So we're wrapping it up. We got one fish.
Caught one fish. Had multiple flags today. So, all in all, not a bad day.
We still had some action, you know. It might have been a slow day of fishing, but it wasn't like it was completely actionless, you know, like it can be some days.
Wait, you're never taking me back?
Never going fishing again.
Why?
This is the first and last time.
Even in a non-productive day of fishing, you can still have a lot of fun. You still got to use all the gear. You still got to go through the physical effort, you know, burn the calories to stay warm out on the ice. You can still have a lot of fun even when it's not a productive day of fishing. There was probably, you know, 10 other spots that we had wanted to go to where we knew that there would probably be more fish and be a little bit more action going on. You can debate back and forth, do fish feel pain, you know, why should I have the right to take this natural creature out of this environment? But I kind of circle back to it's the whole food chain thing, you know, things eat things. Fish eat other things, right? You do what you have to gather that resource and treat that resource with respect at the end of the day. Burned a little gas, burned a little cash, and, you know, it's a good day.
Any day outside is a good day.
Cheers to that. Oh,
Cheers to that, brother.
wait, you don't have one.
Yep.
Cheers to
Cheers
that.
to my guy. One bluegill.
One bluegill.
Nice.
Worth it.
Open up now. After one fish and that 4 hours of fishing for us, and pretty slow.
A bad day of fishing is better than a good day at work, you know, and that has never not been proven true to me one time going fishing in the thousands of times I've gone fishing in my life.